Myself, Vivek Lombardi, Assistant Professor, Department of ISC, Science of Technology, Rajankote, Bengaluru. Today we're going to see the concept on relational algebra. We have basically we have two types of operations we're going to perform on any of the table. One is unary and binary operation. We're going to see one by one. First is unary relational operation. It is two operations which comes under unary relational operations like select operation and the project operation. So first one is select operation. The select operation by the name only we can indicate that select. We're going to select some of the tuple values, some of the tuple values from the table based on the based on the condition, based on the condition. If that condition satisfies, we're going to retrieve the tuple value as a result for the query. Basically, the query is used to perform some task on the database application. Used to perform some task. Task in the sense we're going to retrieve the value from the database. We're going to modify the value to the database. We're going to assign some values to the database. These are some of the operations we're going to perform. Right? To perform these operations, to perform these tasks, we're going to use a query. For queries, there are the select and project operations are very helpful to create or helpful to design the queries. The first is select operation. As I said, select is used to select the subset of a tuple. Used to select the subset of a tuple from a relation that satisfies the selection condition. So what is the selection condition? So if that condition satisfies, then only that query will get executed and that particular row or particular tuple is going to be retrieved as a result for the query. For example, to select the employee tuples whose department is 4 or those whose salary is greater than $30,000. I want to select the employee information who is working in the department number 4, right? So, and we have to sort out the employee information who is working department number 4 based on the condition is that those employees' salary should be greater than $30,000. So here this is the condition we are going to apply for this tuple employee table, which is in the department number 4. So we can individually specify each of these two conditions select operation as. This is the in relational algebra we are going to use some of the notation to perform the queries. So this is the this notation is going to use for the select. So select T number is equal to 4 employee. So this department number is the attribute is there in the employee table. So employee table department number 4. I want to retrieve the information of the employee working in the department number 4. Next, second condition is what? After selecting, I need to apply some condition to this selected values. So what is the condition? So whose salary is greater than 30,000. So it will retrieve the employee information who is working department number 4 who is having salary greater than 30,000. That is how we have to use a select operation. This is the syntax for the select operation. Select symbol indicated followed with the selection condition. Okay, the selection condition we are performing on the table relation R, where sigma, we set a sigma indicates select operator and selection condition is a Boolean expression. Means we can use equal operator or not equal to, greater than, lesser than. Some of the expressions we are going to use those type we set a selection condition that will say it is a Boolean expression. So the Boolean expression specified selection condition is made up of number of clauses. The form attribute name, comparison attribute, constant values. Attribute name like salary, comparison attribute is greater than, constant value is 30,000 in previous example, right? So salary is the attribute name, greater than equal to is the comparison operator, and 30,000 is the constant value. Or attribute name, comparison operator, attribute value. So where attribute name is the name of the attribute, comparison operator is like equal to, greater than, lesser than, greater than, equal to, less than, equal to these conditions. So constant value is like constant value going to apply on the attribute condition. So second query we're going to see to select the tuples for all employees who either work in department number 4 and make over 25,000 per year, or work in department number 5 and make over $30,000. We have two queries here. We have to select the employee information who either work in department number 4 and make salary greater than 25,000 per year dollar, and Also, you have to retrieve the employee information in department number 5 whose salary is greater than $30,000. So select department number equal to 4 and salary greater than 25,000, or department number equal to 5 and salary greater than equal to 30,000 employee. This is the value we're going to take. We're going to say, take from this for table. So according to the table, the first name Franklin, Jennifer, Ramesh, these are having a salary greater than 25,000, 40,000, 43, 38,000, or from the department 5, 4, and 5. This is how the select operation will perform. From this table, we have taken this value. So what is this? D number is 4, salary greater than 25,000. D number is 4. I have to compare the salary. It is 43,000. It is greater than 25,000. So 25,000, we have given the condition like greater than, not greater than equal to. If greater than equal to means this tuple value is also we will take it as the result. So we have to take the value about 25,000. So 43,000 and the department. So who the employees having salary greater than 25,000 and looking at the department number 5 and 4. That is the result for this query. So next is product operation. So select operation is going to retrieve the value from the rows. Entire row value we are going to retrieve. Product operation we are going to retrieve values from the column. If you want to retrieve the particular values of the column, then we are going to use the project operation. Select operation select some of the rows from the table while discarding the other rows if condition is not satisfied. Select operation on the other hand selects column values. That is table. If the condition is not satisfied, it discards the column values. The project operations to project the relation over the attribute. Therefore, the result of the project operation can be visualized as a vertical portion of the relation to the relation. For example, to list each employee's first and last name and salary. I have to list each employee's first name, last name, salary like this. I want to retrieve only information of the last name, first name, and salary. I don't need middle initial, SSN, birth date, address from this table. I need only these values, column values. So there we're going to apply the project operation. So pi is the symbol we're going to use for the project. So pi last name, first name, and salary. I need to retrieve the last name, first name, and salary. These three attribute information I need. So I am specifying here in the project operation. Pi of last name, pi of first name, and the salary. These three attributes are from the table employee. So this is how from this query we are going to retrieve the last name, first name, and salary of the from the table employee. We have not applied any of the condition to this attribute. That's why it is retrieving all the values which are given in the employee table. The general form of the project operation is pi attribute list of the relation map. So pi is the project operation. Attribute list is the list of attributes like first name, last salary, and the R is like employee. It is table name. Sequence of operation means now we're going to apply both select operation and project operation based upon the query requirement. So we're going to apply both select and project operation on the single query. It is we say it as a sequence of operation. To retrieve the first name, last name, and salary of all employees who work in department number 5. We must apply select and project operations. Instead, we can use single relation algebra. The pi of first name, last name, and salary. We're going to apply this project on the table employee because here we're going to take the department 5 employees information. From that, I'm going to take only the first name, last name, salary of the information from the table employee. So we can either write in a single expression or we can split this into two multiple expressions like department number 5 underscore employee. This is a variable name where we're going to store the result of this query. So select D number equal to pi of employee. Some information I will get, some result I will get that I will store in the department 5 underscore employee. Then I will apply the project operation. Pi first name, last name, salary on the result what we got from the first query. So that result we are going to store in one more variable. Right. So this is the how we're going to use the select and project operation both at the same on the same query. So rename operation means we can rename the department number to the any other name. We can rename the attribute. We can rename the attribute with the help of rename operation. The rename operation. So this is how the unary operation is going